Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Linda Kay and I'm doing a short video to introduce my channel to you. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. The channel we're calling it Love Lost Series with Linda Kay, and this is a grief support channel. I want to reach out to all. This is my commitment to humanity. To be able to support people through this channel by shared experiences is going to be my experience and the experience of others about the process of grief, about how they've lost and how they're able to cope, how they're able to move on. Grief is a journey. It's a journey, and it's hard and it's long and it's lonely, and especially during a pandemic it can be devastating. So my hope is that I'll create this platform and we can, like I said, share experiences. I'm going to give you a little bit more of my experience with grief, what helps, what's okay. I'm never going to say what's not okay, because there's nothing that's not okay. Whatever you do that you think is giving you support, it's okay. Other than you jumping off the bridge, I'm always going to encourage you to express your grief. I mean, if you're going to hurt yourself, then that's not healthy. But there's no right or wrong way to grieve. Previously, you were able to have that closure, or even the release of being able to say, okay, for instance, if you lost a parent, you're saying, you know what, it's a blessing. I'm happy to bless to bury my parents, instead of the other way around. Now it's been so difficult for those of us that are immigrants and living in another part of the world. When you lose a parent, you're not even able to go say your goodbyes. Everything is virtual. So that makes the pain even more devastating. That makes the gravity of the situation even more pathetic. I've been thinking about this channel for a very long time, just because I think that it's really important that people are able to express what they're feeling when they're grieving. And this is about post funeral. This is not, oh my God, something has happened to you. This is when you're still grieving, the burial takes place, and then everyone goes back. Because in my community, you find solace. You get a lot of support when you first have a death in your family, because the whole village comes, everyone is reaching out. You have that support. You have people that are making sure everything is going okay, and making sure that you're okay. If you have other children, they're helping to take care of the other children. But at some point, everyone goes back to their daily life. Everyone posts when after the burial, a couple of days, everyone has gone back to their normal routine, and you're left alone. That's when you start to experience grief. That's when you start to be impacted by what has happened. How do people survive? Especially if you live in this side of the world where you're alone, you come back. I don't know if you've lost a spouse. I don't know if you've lost a child. I don't know if you've lost a parent, but you're impacted because your life is not going to be the same ever again. Death is a natural occurrence. People are going to die. Nobody wishes it on another person, but we know for a fact that none of us are living here alive. So for those of us that are left behind, how do we cope? How do we survive? How do we deal with it? This past year, my friend lost a son. We're going to talk about her subsequently. But it was really hard for her. It was devastating. She was alone in her house. How do you cope? There's times that she was telling me she's feeling like she's going crazy. There were times that she was telling me that she was going to hurt herself and she didn't want to be here anymore. She couldn't get out of bed. That was my inspiration to start a channel, to have a platform where shared experiences can help you through your grieving process. Talk to somebody. You can talk to me. That's my commitment to humanity. You can leave us comments. You can reach us through our WhatsApp, through our email. But more importantly, through this channel, we're going to memorialize people that have gone. That's the exciting part, because it stays on the internet. It's going to be on YouTube forever. So you lost a parent and you memorialize them on our channel. Your tributes, how you're feeling, how you're able to cope now, is going to be there, and your children are going to be able to see their grandparents, see pictures of their grandparents, and in real life see what you were experiencing at the time. I think that's important. That's something. That's part of your healing. That's hope. Hope for the future. When you're grieving, you want hope. Because sometimes the situation can make you feel so hopeless. Have nothing to live for. Have nothing to look forward to. So thank you. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. There's going to be several avenues, but I can guarantee you it's always going to be all things grief. I'm going to talk about a few things. Like I said, I'm going to share my experiences with grief. I encourage you to share your experiences with grief because trust me, it does help people. Like I was telling you about my friend, the only times that she found a little comfort was when she was able to hear from someone who was going through what she was going through. So it's really important. Another thing I want to make so clear, this is not a pity party. I'm not trying to get you stuck in your grief. I'm not trying to get you to rehash old wounds. But I'm trying to give you support if you're struggling and if you're alone in the comfort of your own home at your own time. You can watch these videos. You're going to hear stories for people about their grief journey. You're going to watch memorialization for people who have passed. It's going to make you feel like you're not alone, that the community is still with you even though everyone's gone. I think it's important. I think it's needed. I think it's helpful. Please take advantage of it. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comment section how we're doing. Our email address is lovelostseries@gmail.com. Reach out to us. Grief is a journey. It's hard, especially during a global pandemic. And that's one of the things we're going to talk about on another episode. We're going to talk about grieving during a pandemic, what it's like. How are people feeling? How are people coping? We're going to share those experiences, and then hopefully that will help you through your grief process. If you have recently lost a loved one, we're so sorry for your loss. And we hope that by watching the channel, by subscribing and being a part of our grief support channel, you can start to feel hopeful again. You can start to feel some comfort. You can, through people's experiences, you can start to understand that you are not alone and it's going to be okay. It just takes time. And there's no stipulated time. I have no idea how long it's going to take you for you to feel better. But I know that you're going to start to feel better. I know you're going to start to be able to get up and go. And our hope is that you will share your experience with us so that that next person that watches the video that's suffering, that has just lost and lost, loved and lost, is able to have the same hope, be helped through you. And if you've lost a loved one 20 years, that's okay. You may still be experiencing some grief. That's okay. Share your experience with us. Let us know how you're feeling, what it feels. In one of the episodes, I talk about my experience of losing my dad. My dad has died 19 years now. I'm still in a grief journey. So it's really important. And we're going to talk about, so like I said, it's all things grief. Thank you so much for watching. We are so sorry for your loss. Please do not feel like you're alone. There is a whole community through this channel that you can reach out to if you feel that's helpful. If you just want to be silent and watch and learn and hear about grief, that's okay too. That's part of your journey. It is important to express what you're feeling. Thank you so much for watching. Again, it's really important to like, to share. Most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. Be a part of a grief support. Share your story so it can help someone. Watch us and hear somebody else's story. Hopefully it can help you. And like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.